This is Blantyre Credit Union. The credit union is, especially in Blantyre, is very well known. We have a great reputation within Blantyre, and a lot of people feel safe and secure and very comfortable with ourselves. People know who we are, we know who they are. There is a really nice community atmosphere about the credit union that no one in Blantyre has really anything bad to say about us, which is fantastic. We've got people in Blantyre who are struggling quite a bit, so it's nice to have a bit of community spirit with the credit union, because it is all about community, helping the community. There is quite a lot of money in the area, but then we have a lot of social deprivation. A lot of people do struggle. The credit union is different from a bank because we are not for profit. The big difference there being our board of directors, so the people that make the high-end decisions about the credit union, aren't actually paid members, so they are all volunteers. They do the best for the community, they make the best decisions for the community based on what they see is needed within that community. As well as that, we don't pay out big bonuses either, so that's something as well which is completely different. We don't have anyone making money from the credit union. The issues that people can face are they can have their credit scoring completely wiped away, which gets more and more difficult for them to actually open up bank accounts with high street banks. With the credit union, you don't need to have any sort of credit scoring applications done for it to be able to open up a savings account with us. We also can have salaries and benefits paid directly into these shares accounts, which are the savings, which means then that you can get instant access to them wherever you want, or you can let them build up. It's really your choice. And lending is based on, so there is a few bits of credit scoring taken into consideration, but it's not as predominant as what it would be within a high street bank. More vulnerable people need to make sure that they're not being taken in by high street lenders who are maybe paying a bit more interest, or even doorstep lenders who are the worst culprits for it because they charge extremely high interest rates which don't help people in financial difficulty. It's only making their situation worse for them. Whereas the credit union would offer low interest rates on the lending, so it means then that even our highest rate of interest, we're still paying less interest than you would be with a high street lender who claim to be at the same interest level. We work in partnership with groups such as the Citizens Advice Bureau. With that, they come in certain days during the week, and people who are experiencing financial difficulty can not only get financial help with ourselves, but they can also get help in a general basis with the Citizens Advice Bureau, so they do have access to them. They go into a private room, so nothing is let out, it's all confidential. People can feel secure in the credit union. We know that we are mainly here to help, we're not here to make things any worse for them. Our credit committee within the credit union is run purely by volunteers, so people aren't making any profit out of you getting a loan or not, so we're not working to targets in that respect, which is different again from a high street lender and banks as well. The other good thing about that is the interest rates are considerably lower. Our interest rate on standard non-secured loans is 12.9%, which is considerably lower than most high street banks. Most high street banks as well ask you to take out a minimum amount on a loan before you'll actually be able to be accepted in the first place. The way that our loans work is it depends on what you've got in savings. So if you have £70 in savings, you can get double that in a loan, so it would be £140. So you will never get more than what you can afford to have.